Welcome back to Dum-Dums and Dragons, where improvisers who've never roleplayed before journey into the world of Dungeons and Dragons. I am the Great Wizard Bukake, your host. Our heroes have returned to Assguard. Butthole convinced Cormium Planteer to sign on as the nation's Minister of Communication. Juniper began planning the right way to phrase her Baldur's Gate song, and Quinny set off to meet Krendan about his Hall of Heroes. But is Assguard truly safe from the Ghost Skull Brigade? Find out next on Dum-Dums and Dragons.
Quinny, you've been passed a basketball.
Whoa.
Roll a dexterity save.
He passed me the rock. He fed me the rock. Oh, no. That's a 27.
Oh, you catch that rock.
Okay.
Yeah. Catch basketball, and Krendan in proper, still in Teen Wolf mode, but now he's got like a singlet on. He's got like gym shorts.
Yeah.
But medieval style. So don't think like shiny sports fabric. Think like weird burlap tunic. Yeah.
Boiled leather.
Yeah. Yeah. He had to boil it himself. Comes running out and just says, sorry, sir. I'm feeling great.
Oh, well, good. Yeah. Careful, though. Passing me the ball like this. Wouldn't want to send you back to the hospital with broken ankles. And I just want to do like a cross.
And his eyes go wide, which is always weird when someone's wearing wolf makeup. Just like, whoa. He says, oh, wow. Sir, you're very, very fast. How are you so good with footwork like that?
Years of practice.
Oh.
And life or death stakes.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm much more nimble as a wolf, but I'm learning how to do it in this weird halfway form. I think I'm kind of stuck like this for the foreseeable. So I've been just training and trying to get better at it. I'm finding that for some reason, basketball is a great way for me to get a sense of this. So I've just been working on that, but my footwork is nowhere near that.
What kind of Quinny points to his shoes, his footwear. Quinny was about to be like, "What are those?" But he's just, what kind of footwear do you have there?
And looking down, he's wearing just like sandals that he has like strapped to his feet.
Yeah.
These I'm calling these my Kreeboks.
Okay.
Because they're on the back of my feet, and I made them. And I'm Krendan.
Kreeboks. Got it. Okay, cool. You
Not
might
Krenbox.
No.
Kreeboks.
Kree. Yeah.
Yeah. No one likes the end in the middle of it, you know? I workshopped it.
Okay.
They're originally being called
Crikey.
Yeah. I was going to call them Crikeys, but I decided on Kreebok.
Okay. Well, it looks like if you're open to taking some tips,
Sure.
on building your own shoes.
Tell me more, shoe dog. Let me take some off.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, check out like any elven craftsmanship when it comes to footwear. That's great for being light on your feet, fast pivoting.
Okay.
So yeah, study what they do, and then you can apply it to your Kreeboks, and I think they'll be a lot better, and your footwork will improve. Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Well, I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Maybe I'll name a pair after you someday. But
sure.
This is just a side project. I was in hospital for a while, in and out of wolf form. I had some time to think, just about what else I wanted to do. The king keeps insisting that I think beyond just paying back what I view as my debt, or just being like a soldier, or so I'm just working on that a little bit.
Okay.
So I thought maybe shoes and basketball, I guess. But sorry, this is all me shit. What's going on with you, sir? How can I help?
That's okay. Well, I heard that you, and I passed the ball to him.
Whoa.
Are also taking on the responsibility of setting up that hero academy that we're working on.
Yes, sir. Yes, the king came to me talking about all the heroes who are arriving, and adventurers, and with the idea of a hall of heroes to create the Assguards who guard your ass. So a almost not quite a training facility, but a way for us to more formally put to work bored adventurers passing through, or eager adventurers. There was some concern that if they were just left to their own devices, they would start looking for adventure, and we don't really want that unchecked.
You want to have kind of quests available for them to pick up. And
but
pre-approved.
Yes, and that we've taking direction from Reginald and from the king, and from you, sir, if you feel so inclined, and the Chief Justice, just to direct their attention towards things that will benefit Assguard, and that will stay true to the the spirit of the place. It coming from the Fries, and I know certainly Greywater, often you just get a job that you just do. You know, they tell you go over there, destroy that. You go over there and destroy that.
Right.
And that it's a valid job. You know, you've been paid, you've taken a contract, that's all fine. But I don't think Assguard necessarily wants that place destroyed. They may want it parlayed with or you know, diplomacied with. I don't really know the big official terms, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if our Assguards at sort of that first level can be sent to do tasks that we have decided on collectively, that could be of use. And then one step above that, working on my other side project, which is Krendan Commandos. So once we get a few who are good, we've got the Hammerers. I know you, sir, have your own, like, taps a wolf claw to his snoot. Yeah. There's your own thing going on. But we thought it might be helpful to have a group of regulars that we can send on more involved quests that are perhaps, shall we say, too low level for you, but still too high level and risky to just send random people into.
It's kind of exactly what you were, and I put a finger beside my nose, tap my nose, and say...
He does it too again. He's not sure
what you were doing there, what you were mentioning. It's kind of in the spirit of that I wanted to talk to you.
Oh.
I would love to help get you the intel and information that you need to assign quests, you know, the necessary context, the necessary information to make sure that our heroes that go out on these quests are well-informed. Yeah.
That would be excellent, yes.
I wanted to make sure that it was okay with you to kind of be collaborating at arm's length with me about this.
Of course, sir. I view myself as essentially the oversight on the ground to this. I'm happy if you have staff you want to send over. I will certainly be keeping my eyes open and, you know, ears, which is like wolvie ears, perked for anyone who might assist with this, because my experience is being a mid-level lackey in a commando unit. So helping people
change
as commandos, that I can do, particularly with this weird kind of new wolfy strength I've got. I don't know what further changes to the gumbo will do to me, but for now I'm feeling good in this body, and whatever the next one is, I'll feel good in that too. So happy to help them on the ground, but he points at his head. He's like, the thinky parts have never really been my thing.
Great.
So if you got people for that, or if you have things you want to send me on, that's great. I'll make sure they're done and done right, but you'll need to give me some guidance.
Yes. Yeah. Super. Great. So yeah, as long as you're okay to receive, you know, quest intel and things like that from the the project that I'm working on, then I think we could really get this Hero Academy up off the ground soon and get some quests going right away.
Great. He puts the basketball under his arm, and I'm realizing as I'm describing the scene that I've accidentally made like an 80s briefing sequence.
Accidentally.
Yeah, just it's always like they're always like, oh yeah, just come back from like the racquetball court, and they're like, we need a target taken out in Moscow.
Yep.
Like so he's got his basketball under his arm. He grabs a pair of sunglasses off a table for some reason, puts them on, and says,
"You son of a bitch, I'm back in."
Yeah.
You sir of a bitch, I'm back in. And he just says, on that note, sir, from time to time, I'm sure we're going to get adventurers coming through who may have ill intentions or may not be who we want associated with Assguard. And if they don't leave politely, you can also let me know if you need folks taken on special missions, where the riskier missions.
Sure.
If accidents need to happen to prevent people like Chickless Nage or my brother from rising through the ranks of the Assguards and the commandos, there can be accidents along the way.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
I just mean it's dangerous out there. Yeah.
It sounds like dirty work, and I'm certainly not the one for it, nor do I think are you, Krendan, but I'm sure there's someone maybe suited for it, and I think it's best that we don't know who that person is, because they work in a world that we are not a part of.
Oh, of course, of course. Just merely, some missions are riskier than others. So if you're handing me names, make sure that you're aware of the risks that are posed to those people when they join my team.
I appreciate your enthusiasm and your loyalty to Assguard, to really just be willing to do whatever it takes. That's good to know.
The king's a fairly forgiving man, but I still think I've got a pretty deep pit to climb out of for my role in the fries and what we put you all through. Also, thank you for the advice on the shoes. These suck. These are really bad, and I'm grateful for your...
First drafts always suck, but it's always the start of something cool if you keep with it. So, yeah.
All right,
Call those Mark 1.
Great. I will. Thank you. Thank you, Minister.
My pleasure. Thank you for being open to collaboration.
And Quinny, I'm going to give you 1 point of inspiration for going out of your way, ish, you were already there, but out of your way to advise him on his shoes and really just take into account. You didn't need to do that, but it's just one of those nice, weird Quinny, like, Quinny saw an opportunity to help, wanted to help, and
here
we are.
To be more transparent with you, Tom, as the DM.
Oh, I was fucking him over.
There's a little bit of that. I do want to have, like, once the spy network is like more established and up and going, I think it would be like on the face, like actually quite beneficial to have spy network intel set into, like, to give people quests that are like 100% sure things, no surprises. We're giving them good intelligence on to go on a quest kind of thing. I also want to basically have that as a channel to create intel for quests, for jobs that I, as spy master, decide need to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I picked up all that. Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm
perfect.
Krendan didn't.
Yes. Good. Okay. I didn't want that to get lost in all the fun doublespeak we were doing.
Yes. No, thank you. Yeah. No, Krendan is unfortunately deeply in the naked snake mode of, like, I'm going to do what the mission requires me to do.
Yeah. He's great. He's going to be fantastic.
No one is feeding me weird things.
He's going to be so good
Everything
at dying
is
on
true.
a mission.
Yeah. It's going to be great.
He's just Rick Flag. He's been Rick Flag the whole time.
Yep.
He's Rick Flag now. We need to watch out for peacemakers.
For peace.
Oh, no, it's Reginald.
Sorry. There's always a Krendan Senior in the wings. Okay. So, you leave Rick Flag to his basketball and to start rallying that. Feeling good that you've got an in for the spy network.
Just an additional use for the information that I'm going to be collecting.
100%, and also just as we're establishing with things like the raiders on the edge of Assguard and other things, which will be affected by the city map in terms of, like, the lower military is, the more chances there are to get, like, attacked by random assholes. But also, you're all level 15 people with big jobs who run a kingdom now. If it's like, there's a Noel den nearby that must be dealt with, it's not like, well, we're going to send the god to do it. Like, hello, new friends, thump. So, these networks are going to grow. There will be tasks that need people sent out on. And, if you happen to get some unseen hand targets in there, well, who's to say?
Yeah. Who's to say?
Fun is fun, Bart. Okay. Great. I'm going to cut to Butthole. What's your next meeting?
Butthole wants to, I guess he could have a quick chat with Annan while waiting for people to arrive for his kind of chain of the other kind of 3/4 meetings he's now having, where it's like Krendan and the heroes, he'll combo that. And then honestly, like, Reginald and Mo might be able to be kind of at the same time, or Vismith if she's in the building, whatever, whoever's around. But he's got Anna and he's got some quick stuff he just wants to catch her up on while they're waiting for people to arrive.
Right. She's got like a bagel in her mouth, but has the notebook out. Go.
Oh, yeah. Keep eating. Okay, so we found this bladed loot shooter. I don't know what it is, like a looter shooter. It says it's owned by Ziggy Idol. So,
and she like takes a bagel and says, "Wait, you mean that burnout rock star guy we had at the Forlorn Hope, the Feast of St. Mudbutt?"
Oh, yeah, probably. That makes sense.
Yeah, no, we booked that guy.
Great. So if we could just give him this. We found it in the wreck of a ship near.
This is incredibly well made.
Yeah, near Costalancer. So we killed. Just to give you a quick update on Costalancer. Oh, sorry.
It's fine. I'm just he seemed too burnt out for something this nice, but maybe that's why. Okay.
Yeah, it seems like it's from a previous era where he might have been doing more cool stuff. So the Costalancer thing. Just see full transparency with you. We went. We talked with Daggerford. They were doing a pretty good job of actually scamming Costalancer. They had a healer who was bringing people back to life when they thought they were getting burned to death. Yeah, so his name is Gerwin Nobleflame, and I hired him to run the hospital here because we don't have somebody running the hospital currently.
Okay, is he You said the dragon was killing people, but he was bringing them back to life.
Correct.
Oh, okay. So he sounds very good at his job.
Yeah, he's very good at his job. He's
How
tired,
expensive is he?
We have to publish his book.
Oh, God. What does he want to write about?
I think it's about himself, but I'm not totally sure. Honestly, we needed a hospital administrator bad enough. It was kind of like whatever he wants to publish, we're going to publish.
Okay. I'll get my contacts going. Bucky's been volunteering to be a beta reader for things for a while, so I'll just give him a manuscript to read.
Super. Yeah. This doesn't need to be like the greatest book of all time, but I said we'd do like a decent rollout for him.
I don't want to do my publishers dirty. With the Forsaken 2 Baldur's Gate Boogaloo coming out, I really don't want to...
That's great. Oh, and Cormium agreed to be the Minister of Communications.
Okay.
So we may want to do the Butthole Inside Me. It may be time.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
To do my life story in a way. Like, we can consult with him and we can figure it out.
No, that would be useful. People know the Forsaken. They don't necessarily know Butthole.
Well, and it may be the time to reveal that Butthole is the Forsaken. If we know we've got some pretty popular stuff there, we'll carry that IP forwards, and it would get rid of some of that Paladin von Strauss stuff. We should send him a message first to make sure it's not like fucking over Neverwinter and causing a war, but like, we need the street cred.
My understanding is he's having a bit of a crisis of branding himself, because now that his ward has become Lord Neverember again, he's trying to kind of do Forsaken while also being the official.
Yeah, thread the needle. Yeah, it's tricky.
Very weird. He's wearing like I think honestly, I think it'll be a relief to him more than anything. Also, that fucker did not apply for the IP.
Oh, no. He owes us a lot of back pay, but we'll let that ride if he hands it over and says that it was really me the whole time, because then we can get his endorsement.
Oh, I see. Yes, a quote for that could work.
We could get the pull quote, and we could add in, like, maybe in the Forsaken book, we could do like a foreword by somebody else who tried to be the Forsaken for a bit or something like that. Like, we could really tie in some Neverwinter stuff. Might have his own adventures, and then like maybe that's a third book of the Forsaken.
I see. Yes.
And we use that to really establish that we own this IP and we will make money off of it. So like they cannot just borrow the Forsaken.
Yes, and the recasting sometimes is better, sometimes it isn't, but sometimes it's just a side thing. It's like an alt character.
Yeah, just a one-off. You're like, well, it was better than nothing, but
I'm glad the original guy is back.
Yeah, we got to do that.
I understand. On this note, then, something I've been thinking about, I've been talking to Quinny a bit about arts and culture, actual arts and culture here in Assguard. We should probably look at an adaptation for stage of your adventures. I think this is there are so many stage plays that everyone but Quinny has seen.
Oh, yeah. He's so uncultured.
Truly. And I know we're anti-content hut right now, but with people looking for stage plays around Toril that they can view through Content Hut, we have greater reach than ever before to get our story out there. Mm-hmm. We just need a version of it.
I fully agree. This is great. We should do that.
I think we workshop it.
I'm not against us posting things on the Content Hut. I just don't understand how the Planteer relationship works, and I don't want them to be able to manipulate our people. Because if they're like, I can get every answer to every question I ever have, and it's from fucking Captain Dickhead and his evil gnome, then like it's going to really cause problems.
So in speaking to the work crew that disassembled it, it would seem that in addition to the terms and conditions, they have committed to a free Toril portal web. So I'm sure there's plenty of Planteer propaganda on there, but I also don't think they're very good at it. So it's around. It's probably very good, but it's a little bit like if you show up to a hotel and they hand you the book that just tells you how good the hotel is. You're not reading that. Like, I had to write it. It sucked. But like, you're not reading that, no matter how well composed it was.
I'm sure it was great. But
so
you're looking
similarly, until they decide, and I'm sure they will at some point, just strip Toril Portal of everything else that's on there. For now, people are just finding whatever information they want. It's part of their apology tour.
Great. Cormium Planteer, he's going to be Minister of Communications. He's on board for all the propaganda. So we can just get as many trolls as we can in here, and we can just get stuff out there. Like positive messaging. I'm not interested in traditional trolling, but I want people who have an understanding of trolling.
Now, some of the best writers I know are trolls. We'll just get them in, and they can.
I love a positive troll.
Yes, they can write what they want. Excellent. Okay. You know what? I'll get them some white hats so they remember white hat trolls.
That's what we want.
Is what we want. Yes.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay, so back to my story because I got distracted by that hospital guy. We went to the lizard folk because they were on the way, and there was Red Eye, and he seemed pretty pleasant. He'd like taken over the area, whatever.
What job does he get?
Oh, no, he's dead. So he was pretty shady, but we thought he was going to be on sides. Then we went after Costalancer, and we fought Costalancer, and we killed Costalancer. But then it turned out Red Eye was evil and was a secret necromancer and brought Costalancer back as a zombie dragon. And then we all almost died, but because I prayed Red Eye couldn't do magic. He could only do farts, and then he pooped himself, and then I killed him with a hammer from a distance, and the zombie dragon flew away. So we did save the area from the alive Castellancer, but there is an undead Castellancer that was just told to me and started flying. I don't know how that ends. Probably not great. It's a bit of a loose end, and I'll be the first one to say it. But the lizards are okay. I accidentally became king of the lizard folk, so you can add Brown Eye, king of the lizard folk, to my titles because he was Red Eye, and then I made him poop. They seem to be a really strength-based society, but they need eggs, and I sorted out with the locals the eggs and such. Daggerford is friendly to us again. Still friendly to Captain fucking Planteer. Everybody heard that thing and thinks he's hot and troubled or whatever. And then we went to the Misty Forest, and I met King Melindrak, and he was sad because his son turned evil. And
okay, so you're king of the Wood Elves now, too?
No. We're just friends, so we're going to be pen pals, so you may see some letters, and he's got, like, an open invitation to use the portal. So just be aware that, like, you may get a letter or a magical bird or however elves talk, and he'll just show up, and then I'll hang out with him.
I like that for you, actually. Also, it's strange to me that we're hitting a point now where the story you just told me makes a degree of sense.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so you're now also king of the lizard folk.
Yep. I left a guy to be in charge of them. His name's Gator.
Okay, what are his credentials? Was he a local leader or diplomat?
He was a local leader. He'd basically been helping people escape from the lizard folk because there's like internecine lizard folk wars. So he was helping the refugees get out.
Oh.
So I hope he'll be able to welcome them back. He also thought he's a dragonborn. He thought he was a gator, but he was disproven once he woke up after death and then vomited, I think, acid on the ground. Might have been poison. I can't remember. But he did the breath thing. And then he was like, I am a dragonborn. And he was shockingly cool with it. I really thought it would shatter him, but he got over it like instantly.
Well, I think if you have never found someone else like you and you spent your whole life looking for someone else like you, it's probably pretty lonely. And even if you discover that you're not that, but that there are other people like you, there must be some modicum of comfort in that. Or it's just a chill guy.
It seems like it's a bit of column A, bit of column B, but knowing that we have like a head diplomat who's also a dragonborn, maybe we should send Bucky to go like visit them on behalf of our kingdom, but also so Gator gets to hang out with a dragonborn for a little bit.
I think Bucky would probably enjoy that. I know I wouldn't say he's been bummed out to be left out of things because he's just so damn excited about everything, but it would be nice, I think, for him to get some field work.
Oh, yeah, we almost all died, so there was a very good chance that Quinny would have been dead, and then I would have had to come back and bring an army, including Bucky and Reginald and the others, to go try to lay waste to a dragon and all of the lizard folk. But it turned out the farting hands thing really saved the day.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's why we're having the military meetings later, because I need a better plan than just us dying.
I would appreciate that.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. There are these scales for Quinny. These came from the dragon. Can you just deliver those to him? Is there anything else I have? Loot, lizard folk.
Okay.
Nope. Talking to them. That's pretty good. Broken Skull Brigade, we got a plan with the other meetings. The loot, scales. Oh, yeah. If a Kuatl comes to visit, it's unlikely because I summoned him and he was super cool. His name's Fartbutt and he speaks all languages and he can fly. And if he bites you, you go to sleep sometimes.
Okay, flying koala. Got it.
Kuatl. Couatl. Kuatl. His name is Fartbutt.
That's a word, but what does it mean?
He's a giant flying snake with wings.
Thank you. That's
He's
the part
super
I was
handsome.
missing.
If you were to think of a snake, imagine the hottest snake. That's who you get.
I have.
But so he fought with me in battle, and he helped, and he saved Juniper's life, and he did a bunch of stuff. Technically, I summoned him, and then he went back, and it was like a chill time. But like, if he shows up within the borders, we gotta treat him right. So just know that like we're cool with Fartbutt the Kuatl.
Okay, and what of the Pegasus that children were riding? Is that something we need to be concerned about?
Oh no, I summoned him too. I don't know his name. We didn't talk much. He was just excited to give rides. He seemed pretty chill too. You know what? If I summon him again, I'll get a name, and then we know he's cool. But like generally, I would say Kuatls and Pegasi pretty cool by this.
Okay, so do I need to get a celestial guest list going?
I mean, we only got 2 right now, so I'd say no, let's just remember those. But like if we get a few more, we'll start to just open that up to make it a little easier to remember.
Wonderful. Maybe one of them can deliver scales to Quinny.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Okay.
Oh, if you don't want to deliver the scales,
no, it's
you're
fine.
busy.
You traveled here with him. I don't know why you didn't just hand him the scales.
He had a zombie disease and almost died, so then Fallenmeyer Pink Blossom had to help him.
Oh,
he got bit, and then he almost necrotized his way to nothing.
You know, I'll just deliver the scales. That's fine.
Or
it seems like
Patty
you guys have had a day. No, Patty's currently out finding Lexi the Bard. Do you know about this Bard?
No.
She apparently came back from Baldur's Gate with the...
the one doing a song.
Yes.
Yeah, she's doing a war crime song.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's about Echo.
Okay.
Echo, the war crime song.
He got there.
So accurate, all of it.
Chromium's trying to fix it so it won't be a war crime song.
I see.
But I wasn't there for that talk.
I see.
I left to come here to talk to you.
Well, I appreciate that. Okay, thank you, Butthole. I think I've got what I need. Anything else?
No, that's pretty good. Great work.
Thank you.
I missed you.
I missed you. I'm
Several
glad.
people asked who you were, and I just told them you were the most powerful person in the country.
Oh, that's very kind. Thank you. Do you have enough spells to bring me back if that paints a target on my back for any reason?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, because
You're
like,
like
you
my
said
priority.
Quinny, yeah, but you said Quinny almost died.
Yeah, but he was on the battlefield. And he got cocky and kind of ran off on his own. And that was a bad call. He's very
that sounds
tiny.
like Quinny.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Jeez.
Also, sir, your office should be complete soon. We've got the work crew working on it right now, and they are much better than who we had previously. So they're well underway.
Oh, great. Thank you. That's super. Yeah. No, that's it. So I feel good. I'll wait here for people. If there's anything else you want to do, I'll give you this time back.
Oh my God. Shoot him in the head, Annan. Shoot him in the head with a gun.
I heard someone say that in the Terrell portal. Is that one of the good things I'm supposed to learn from the web?
Well, no, that's mostly if you're having a Toriel portal meeting with people and then it ends a little bit early.
I'm not doing
You
that.
can make a big meal of how gracious you're being, just having run out of content or valuable things to say, and then make it feel like you're doing them a favor.
Oh, I'm not doing you a favor. You're great.
Thank you. I agree on both counts. All right, I will get these things going. Thank you for giving me these however many minutes back. You didn't specify a time for the meeting, so I'm not sure. Rest of my life, I suppose.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Great. Go Junior Jays.
Go Junior Jays.
And off she goes. Juniper. Mm-hmm. You are wheeling through the streets when all of a sudden you hear, "Oh, hey, Chief Justice! Boy, I got someone who's excited, sad, and a little disappointed to talk to you."
Oh, hi, Patty.
Oh, hey there.
You found Lexi?
Oh, yeah, and I gotta tell you, I don't think I've ever seen so many tears come out of such little eyes.
No.
It was like she's just made of water, like she's
Okay.
some kind of water balloon lady.
Yeah, no, where is she? Wait, was she upset with me or was she upset about the market and all the... was it everything?
She was just pretty upset. And I gotta tell you, old Patty Two Eyes, I said, "Buck up, Buckaroo," and she didn't listen to that, so I kind of ran out of options.
What do you mean, ran out of
Option one,
options?
Buck
Well, I was
up.
trying to make her feel better or something. I don't know, but she didn't seem like she wanted to talk. She's very upset.
So you just left her?
Yeah.
Where is she?
Oh, I can't find you.
Okay, where?
She's in the Grove.
Okay, thanks, Patty.
You want me to take you there? I'm good companionship.
Are you going to the Grove anyways?
Nope.
All right, then just do your... You do a lot of things, right, Patty?
Oh, Patty, old Patty Two Eyes does plenty of things. These two eyes have seen lots of
Yeah,
action.
I'll go-
Hang on. She licks her finger, puts it together, and says, "Oh, shit, it's time for me to go announce the time." And she runs off.
The tide's coming in.
Okay, thanks, Patty. You're the best.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez. Juniper's off to the
Yeah,
Grove.
great. So, Juniper, you arrive. You arrive to the Grove, and
Shit.
you arrive to see a banner has been strung between two of the trees, kind of at the edge of the grove, that just says, "I'm sorry." And Lexi is just sitting there, like hands in her lap, just kind of like head bowed, occasionally wiping a tear, but like just waiting, just in like people are walking by and asking if she's okay. She just waves them away.
Hey, Juniper just approaches very slowly.
Yep.
Hey, Lexi.
Hello, Juniper.
Hi. I'm so sorry.
Yes, that is what I'm saying to you with this banner. Look at banner.
Why are you sorry?
Well, because I fucked up, Juniper. I fucked up really bad.
What?
You wanted to work with me on a song
Yeah.
celebrating all of the wonderful things that you did in Baldur's Gate, and I wanted to help, and I wanted to make it perfect because I've spent, ever since I heard of you, I've dreamed about writing a song with you and working on it together, and then being able to sing it, and then hearing it somewhere, walking into a tavern and hearing someone sing the praises of you who isn't me. And I fucked up the time to meet you in the Grove because when I got here, you weren't here. And I realized that I must have misunderstood. I was listening really close, but that little scary girl was the one yelling the time. So I didn't hear it.
Lexi, just stop for a second. When did I tell you to meet me?
Last night.
And when did you get to the Grove?
Last night, but at the wrong time.
No.
It was the wrong time because you weren't.
Lexi, you did great. You didn't do anything wrong.
I was circling the Grove, trying to wait for the right time, and I must have circled it too many times.
Lexi, you didn't do anything wrong. I got called away, and I didn't leave a note for you to let you know I might miss our meeting. That's my fault.
So
I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't need to be sorry.
Yes, I do. We had a meeting. And I missed it, and I didn't give you any indication that I was going to miss it. That's my fault. I mean, I was dying, but still.
You were dying?
It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Why?
That's no excuse.
Do you need healing?
I should have left a message before I left to
get
go
you a potion?
Almost die.
Do you need a potion?
Oh, no, I'm fine now.
And then she folds up the speech she's got in her hand. She's like, I'm sorry, I wrote a very long apology that I suppose I don't need. Are you okay though? You almost died?
I'm fine. I'm just sorry. Are you okay? I literally threw a bunch of adventurers at you before I left.
They've been great.
Yeah?
They've been very helpful. Once I convinced them they didn't have to fight the market. I mean, most of them.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I didn't really have all of my powers of speech available to me.
That's okay. They've all seen a city before. I just explained kind of what we were going for and said, hey, look, this market's kind of fucked up. We got to fix it, right? And they all went, yeah, it's kind of a bad market. And I said, can we just move stuff around? And they were all pretty helpful. And then we got attacked.
I heard. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, okay. I dove for cover.
Good.
I threw some wicked insults at people that were coming in. I think I made them feel a little bit bad about themselves, which I think helped the people fight them a little bit. I sang some inspirational songs that I kind of made up on the fly about you and Quinny and Butthole and just really getting people in the spirit of it. And yeah, it went really well. There's some really strong people there, and also they're not bad at cleaning a market up. So the market's pretty good. And my friend Storm showed up. So he's ready to chat whenever. He's setting up a market stall. I told him he probably wouldn't see me again because I assumed I was going to get sent away after failing to deliver. It's part of my speech, but I guess I can just reopen those lines of communication. That'll be fine. But he's excited to peddle his wares here. It'll be kind of like an anchor store. And
yes, and Juniper just puts her hand on Lexi's shoulder. Just, I am so sorry that I caused you so much distress.
Yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay. Honestly, I'm kind of realizing as you're saying it that maybe I shouldn't have just taken this to mean that you hated me or I'd screwed up. Maybe I should just waited a day or something. And maybe I should have taken Miss Two Eyes' advice and bucked up. I'm sorry. No. They say never meet your heroes, and then I did, and you didn't suck.
I kind of sucked.
No. Like
it's okay.
No.
I kind of sucked. It's okay.
You didn't though. You
Lexi,
didn't.
It's okay.
Yeah,
that I kind of did something sucky.
Oh well, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, the last night thing did suck, but I mean, I met you. You weren't an asshole.
Oh,
I was kind of
that's
worried
nice.
because sometimes you say don't meet your heroes, and and I'm hearing everyone talk about this Captain Toriel guy. And he seems like a real asshole. And I think when people meet him, so when people meet him, I don't think they're gonna have a good time. And you and the rest of your team, they seem really nice and weird and, damaged and stuff. And it's fine. You went out and almost died and we're doing hero shit. So that's all cool. But no, it's just, I didn't want to fuck it up. And I was kind of worried I did because I like it here and I like helping. And
you're always welcome here.
Okay. I'm going to have a sip of water and then can we write a song?
Yes. I have to turn into Echo. Shit.
What do we need for that? Do you need a potion?
I need Fart Hole.
Oh.
You know where Fart Hole is?
Well, doesn't he hang out at X, the mega church?
Yeah, Jesus, I gotta go all the way. I should have sent Patty to go get I gotta go do you want to come with me to the church?
Sure.
You can just chat along the way.
Yeah. Oh, is it beautiful like the one we met at in Selgon?
It's different.
Okay. Different is fun. Let's go.
To be honest, it changes so frequently, I don't know what it's gonna look like today.
Neat. It's like you. Changes.
Yeah.
I made her laugh. And then the two of you set off to find Farthole. Farthole, what are you doing at the church?
Farthole has been strategizing with his other cleric allies in the cleric team-up of gods against Satan.
Great. So Lexi's kind of looking at it as you walk up. She says, yeah, no, I think once we're done with the market, I could probably give some advice on how to make this a little more, but it's just very confusing. There's a lot of doors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good, all of you. You're going to be in the front, and you're going to do the punching. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I will punch in the name of the god of finger puppets.
Exactly. That guy seems okay. Oh, no. Wait, Juniper, are you here to join the war?
Hi, Farthole. I'm sorry, what war?
The war against Satan. He's the one bad god, so all the other gods got to team up, punch him in the nuts.
Yeah, no, I'm okay. Juniper's just gonna let this go. This is not.
The Sylvanus cleric you met earlier is like, you're here to join us?
I
war against Satan.
think
the great Satan.
Yes,
you got to punch him in the nuts.
Everyone should join together.
Protect the woods by killing Satan.
And I trust you all.
Well, that's good.
To
Cleric Force. That's our name.
Yeah.
We're the Cleric Force.
Yeah. In the meantime, I do have other things I need to do, some day-to-day responsibilities.
Okay, goodbye.
Can you just make sure I don't, wolf out?
What?
I just got to do a little switch.
Oh, you switching to?
Yeah, I'm switching to Echo.
Why?
Because Echo.
You got to do murder?
No. Actually, Echo just has to talk.
Lexi's eyes go wide.
No. Echo just has to talk about the murders that she's done.
Oh, what? Who you confessing to? Are you confessing to a different god? Are you confessing to Satan?
No. It's not a confession. It's telling a story.
But that's confession if you list all the bad things you did.
All right. I'm confessing to Lexi here.
Oh, you're a cleric?
No, I'm a bard.
Well, then how are you going to do confession?
Well, I through the power of song.
The healing power of music.
So you're a god? You pray to the god of music?
No, I kind of let the music inspire other people and whatever they.
So you're going to inspire them to do murders?
Well, I'm going to inspire them with stories of heroism. That's what it's going to be about, right?
So you're going to talk to them about heroic murder? Is Echo going to feel bad about the murders?
I'll feel bad about the murders.
Do you feel bad already?
Kind of.
I don't know what that means.
I feel bad about the casualties.
So the murders, pretty much.
Uh-huh.
Can't have a murder without a casualty. Otherwise, you just push someone over, and then they go to sleep.
Yeah.
But then they wake up later, so they're not a murder.
Yeah.
That's just a push.
Baldur's Gate was hard.
It's assault.
Can I just become Echo? Can you punch the wolf out of me if necessary?
I'm trying to figure out why you're doing this. I'm worried about your soul.
Mm-hmm.
If I help you, are you just going to revel in sin?
Nope.
But it sounds like it's going to be celebrated by the pretty lady singing a song about heroism.
Yeah, but that's not for her. That's for other people to listen to and think about and consider, and they can determine whether it's a murder or a heroic.
No, but that's not how confession works. You because you're a religious leader, you have to tell people what they should feel about things. You have to tell specifically.
Juniper, how about this? We'll work on the song.
Yeah.
And then in some of the places I visit, like in Silgaunt, there was a whole choir that sang songs in a church. So what about we write the song and then we can bring it here? It can get performed here in X, the mega church.
Oh, no, we're the Church of Rediscovered Hope now. I don't have to listen to that homeless man in the woods with his bad ideas and too much money.
Okay, then we can perform it here in the Church of Rediscovered Hope.
Are you going to add a verse about Butthole and his sexy beard?
We could. That's a good note. Was Butthole and his sexy beard there? Who's Butthole?
For some of the time.
Oh, maybe I'll work on the Butthole part. Can I do the bridge? Can I be the featured performer? I'll do the rap break. You know how those always happen in choirs. I can yell things like, yeah!
You sure can.
Praise Butthole.
Farthole.
Grow a beard.
Farthole, you can.
Fucking become Echo.
Okay, I'm doing it. No, I'm good.
Oh, perfect. And I get a rap break.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
Hello, Farthole.
That's nice to see you. Do you feel bad about your murders?
No.
Well, they probably weren't sins then. Okay.
Okay, bye, Mr. Rapper Farthole.
Yeah, I can't wait. Let me know when I got to do my bridge.
Yeah, as with most songs that have that, we'll just record the whole song. We'll just write and perform the whole song, and then later you can just interject.
Yeah.
Randomly wherever the fuck.
You dump me in as though what I contribute does not matter in any way to the song. I'm just there to bring a certain amount of fame to it.
Yes, we'll put featuring on it.
Yeah,
so
I like
people
it because
know.
it's a minimal ask.
Okay, we're going back to the Grove now.
All
Goodbye.
right. You guys have fun. Remember about the beard.
Goodbye, Farthole.
Goodbye, Echo. Come do confession sometimes. I'm worried I'm going to get sick after.
Okay, Echo. What are we writing? What happened in Baldur's Gate?
So, oh my goodness, there's so much that happened. I don't know where to start. Maybe I should just go chronologically, and then we can go from there.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go back to the Grove, and you can tell me about all the heroic things you did.
Okay.
Juniper, can you roll me Echo, can you roll me a history check?
Sure. 17.
17. All right. You deliver a remarkably accurate description of what happened.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm going to roll a con save for
It's about
Lexi.
38 episodes in length.
Yeah.
And at the end, Lexi is just like, it's 38 episodes worth of like rings under her eyes. I've been listening a long time. Her hair's a little bit frazzled. And she's sitting there kind of like clutching a wineskin, just taking little sips. Going, okay.
What's wrong? I know the very beginning was really upsetting, and it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. The Wraith Stone of the Monster Hunters. I know, but like, honestly, you don't have to worry about him because he was bad.
I'm mostly just trying to figure out what rhymes with flensing.
Cleansing. A flensing is pretty cleansing for me.
She takes a long
Cleansing,
sip of the wine and says,
Cleansing.
that's actually pretty good.
But no. Oh, there's not a lot, is there?
No, but we'll... Tensing.
So it's not really, though.
We can fudge it.
Sensing.
And then she just throws up.
Meanwhile, back in the church, Farthole in his break is trying to come up with echo-based rhymes. Playing knives, cleansing fives. This is a card game that'll end your lives. Yeah, Butthole, grow a beard.
That's pretty good. I don't even know why that's just a bridge. That should be the whole song.
Well, they didn't ask me. They was busy. Now I gotta keep fighting Satan. No music for this boy.
Yeah.
I was almost just a superstar.
No. And
Back in the old days.
Patty just
Call
looks
me Gobby G.
looks down as you say that. And then up in the butthole statue head, she just like crudely draws like a teen beat picture of Farthole and like puts it up there for herself. She goes, oh yeah, that'll do nicely.
Do you know what? You got a good voice for doing bridges too.
Well, maybe one day.
We can both put out an album about the Butthole. You can yell the time and I can yell the crime. Everybody here makes buildings out of lime. Gobby G for life.
It's 2 p.m.
This episode of Dum-Dums and Dragons features the voices of Ryan LaPlante, Tyler Hewitt, and Laura Hamstra, alongside our Dungeon Master, Tom McGee. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Dum-Dums and Dragons artwork was created by Del Borovic at delborovic.com. That's DELBOROVIC.com. Our theme songs are And Now for That Massive Coronary and Skipping Through the Orchestra Pit Part 1 by Peter Gresser, and our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by Jazzar, JAHZZAR. All of their music is available at freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum-Dums and Dice, including merchandise and how to join our Patreon, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. That's DUMBDICE. And tune in next week for more Dum-Dums and Dragons.
Dum-Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time: George Dolby, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Fire Unfriendly, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Stabby Stranger, Alarain Okapi, Madre de Gatos, Mithrian, Garbo Ape, Sam Schaefer, Waffle Marine, Dia De Los Hoodless, Squishy Werewolf, Remy Funky Head, Accent Therapeutic Services in Florence, Kentucky. Lale, Jordan Oliver, Richard Wright, Brittany Fenwick, Megan Werner. A Man Out of Time. Curtis at FingerTechRobotics.com. Panda24NN. Shendra D. Your Homeboy Bones. Ellis Hatch. Odigenous. Kai Koa. Squire Solaire. Sandy Sassy Pants. Amira Lockhart. James Molina. Nick Hemsing. Alex LaFountain. Mickey Blake. Seth Cambron. Corpse Knight Silver. Adamir 101. The Dankler. Anticore 7, Lady Destiny Stormbringer, Randall Eberly, the Yes Bud of improvisational comedy, Lord Taser, Funky Stevie, J. Robert the Mad Fox, Dagger Rain, Derek Wintenberg, and Jill and Noel LaPlante. If you want your name to be added to this list, you can join our Patreon too at patreon.com/dumdumdice. Thanks to them, and a little bit of thanks to you.